Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today the question that I will answer is, why would the people in Exodus choose to create and worship their own idols when they have the true living God with them, especially after they've seen how God delivered them from the Egyptians? So this is a good question, and the answer to it is that we as human beings have a natural tendency to take laws into our own hands. You see, when God delivered the Israelites from Egypt, they were amazed and they glorified him, if you read Exodus chapter 15. But by the time problems came, they forgot about God's power and they thought of a solution for themselves, which they could create with their own hands, which manifested as the golden calf in Exodus chapter 32. It wasn't that they didn't know that God could solve the problem, but being that they were the ones suffering, they believed that they would know the best thing to do about it, right? It's not different from what the Israelites did in 1 Samuel chapter 8, verses 1 to 8. Without God's opinion on the matter, they decided that a king would best solve the issues at hand. This idea of taking laws into our own hands started in the Garden of Eden, actually. In Genesis chapter 2, verses 16 to 17, God instructed that Adam not eat the forbidden fruit. But Satan came along and told him that he didn't have to listen to God. He could take laws into his own hands and do what he thought was best for his own life. So you can really ask the same question. Why would Adam eat the fruit even though he knew he would die? It's because of this exact same reason. We generally prefer to use our own way of thinking to solve problems instead of adopting God's views. It is only when we have the knowledge of God that we can fully understand and believe in the power of God, so that we will look to him instead of our own hands for help. It was said in the book of Psalms, "I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence come my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber." If you read Psalm 121, verses 1 to 3. King Jehoshaphat, for example, had no trouble relying on God's power when he was threatened by a great multitude in 2 Chronicles chapter 20. He knew that God, who had established the kingdom, could defeat this multitude with his mighty hand, and God did so because of his faith. So I think that answers that question. Why would the people in Exodus choose to create and worship their own idols when they have the true living God with them, especially after they've seen how God delivered them from the Egyptians? If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you click the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell to know when we come back with future videos just like this. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.